Baby, I just want you to make me be a naughty girl.
First and foremost, free the whole world, boss. I am your gracious host, Caspian Montgomery. Welcome, Gaza Nation, to another episode of the Vybz Kartel show. Today, we will be explaining the brand new song Sky Map to the patois illiterate, and this song is very, very naughty. So without further ado, Jodie, please begin.
Wanna dick, wanna John, wanna hood. Push a team, I'm a ball boy. If you're something, don't big, look a boy. Stay at home, man, don't call my phone.
Jodie Couture begins the first verse by letting us know in 3 different ways that she wants some penis inside of her. And then she tells Vybz Kartel to push his penis inside of her and make her bawl boy. And that means to make her scream out in pleasure. And then she says something that I find very discriminatory. She says that if you don't have something big in your pants, you're a little boy, then stay home and do not call her phone. And I just find that to be very offensive to people like me. It is not our fault that we have small penises.
Be good for I talk my whole. You know see rain or fall. You know see oh my cool. Time for broke my back, stretch my grind. This big dead thing me no join.
The Gaza brat then says that she wants a big hood to hot up her hole, and that means that she wants an extremely large penis to make her vagina excrete secretions and become warmer than normal. And then she says, you do not see the rain falling, and I'm going to suppose that that is the woman getting naturally wet, which doesn't happen with me. We have to use oils and all types of things to keep her moist enough so we don't get friction burn. And then she says, try to break her back and stretch her groin. And that means that she is a little bit sadomasochistic, because she wants the pleasure pain. She wants it to actually hurt. And then she says, if your penis is big but it doesn't work right, she doesn't want to join in the fun. So make sure that if you have erectile dysfunction, you must take a Viagra or something before you go in the bedroom with Jodie Couture. And with that last line, we have reached the glorious chorus.
She higher than a sky map. Want some cocky, yeah, she a fi ride that. Pop it off like is a pretty 9 black. Foot then I coulda black a pilot. That a big bumper, some gyal a carry spoiler. No tough like Sam, so she a Delilah. There is her mouth, there is her vagina. Big up every bad bitch a Carolina.
I personally think that this beat is very soothing and very relaxing. I love this beat, but the words on it are very slack. But Kartel is such wordplay, such lyricism on this song. I hope it is not overlooked, but he begins the chorus by saying that she is higher than a sky map. Sky maps are usually over our heads because they are used to point out constellations in the sky. So she is higher than that. And then he says that she wants some penis, but he's not going to give it to her unless she rides the penis. And then he says he tells her to pop off his penis, just like a pretty Glock 9. And Glocks are my favorite type of firearm. And then he says that her feet are so high in the air that she could block a pilot. Just think of that line. A pilot is flying along, and then all of a sudden he smashes into one of Jodie's feet. And then he says, one of my favorite lines of this song, he says that her bumper is so big, and have you seen her bumper on Instagram? It is very big. It looks wonderful. And then he says, some women, they have spoilers. So think of that. Bumper is slang for a gluteus maximus, but a bumper on a car, some of the cars carry spoilers, and that means that her bumper is a spoiler bumper. It is very big. And then he says that he loves to do the Bible references. He says that she is not tough like Samson. She is feminine, just like Delilah. And then he says, there is her mouth, there is her vagina. So there are two holes that he is going to be using for the night. And then he says, big up every bad female from Carolina. So maybe Kartel in his past had a female from North or South Carolina. But I would also like to say, big up every woman in Carolina, because those are some of the finest American women.
I make you sit, I make you fuck, I make you come. My pussy hotter than the water where you boil. I make you praise up my whole world of joy. Me no want deal, though you want my toy.
Gaza B. Monroe begins the second and final verse by saying that she is going to make him do all types of things in the bedroom, and eventually he is going to ejaculate from her skills. And then she says that her vagina is hotter than the water that we boil. Think of how hot that vagina must be. I would probably ejaculate right away. And then she says that she is going to make you praise up her vagina. So you are going to praise that hole up. You are going to say there is nothing like it. This is heaven on earth. It will make you joyful. It will make you smile. And then she says that she does not want a dildo because you, meaning Vybz Kartel, that is her toy, and that is the highest of compliments, because the dildos nowadays are vibrating and plugging in and doing all sorts of tricks that a regular penis can't do. So if she wants you instead of a dildo, that is a compliment, because all my past women, they just stop having sex with me and they start playing with the dildo, and I have to just sit and watch.
Funny body, me I flip like a coin. You come, so if me I run you out, what's the point? Me no wanna watch, man. What time now? Rolex pan the watch and Jodie, man, you drop me name, watch ya.
Miss Couture then tells us that upon his penis, she is going to flip just like a coin. So she is doing some amazing things in the bedroom. Imagine her just flipping upside down, back and forth, turning around. I'm getting quite aroused just thinking about it. And then she says, he's going to ejaculate. So if she runs out, what is the point? And then she says, she doesn't want a watchman. And then she says, what time is it now? Because she is getting to the bag. So she has a Rolex upon her watch hand, and that is my dream, is to own a Rolex watch. And then she says, Jodie, if you ever think about dropping her name, you better watch yourself, because she is going to get after you.
It's like a mountain now make a guitar. It's like a fountain down in a me balls. Your body fit you off is summer sand. Your pussy so lucky me can't broke at all.
Our great Gaza leader begins his verse by letting us know that Jodie has his penis erect, and it is as tall as a mountain. And then he says, down near his testicles, it is like a fountain. So I'm presuming that she is dripping her juices all over them. And then he says that her body is fit, so she has to do some somersaults, some acrobatics on the penis. And then he says that her vagina is so lucky that he could never go broke, and that is a double entendre, because he is saying that if you're a lucky person, you would always win at the casino or win with the scratch ticket, then you will never go broke. And he is saying that her vagina is so lucky that his penis never goes limp. It is always standing at attention.
Jamaica gymnastic, she daily did fancy. She all a split pan it, she all a split pan it. You suck the dick nasty, you make the jizz blasting. I saw you split ras big, a Hennessy she drink.
The king of dancehall then tells us that she is doing Jamaica gymnastics in the bedroom, and I believe that. Have you ever seen the women of dancehall doing gymnastics? It is like watching the WWE or watching an Olympian go to work. They are jumping off of roofs, tables, doing splits right onto the penis. It is quite the sight to see. And then he says that she is doing splits on his penis, and then when she is performing fellatio, she does it very nasty, which is nasty in a good way. She is spitting all over the penis, and she makes him ejaculate it. When he does, it blasts. And when I ejaculate, it is usually just 2 drops, and then I go limp. And then he says that is why he is going to roll her up a very big spliff, and she is not going to have to drink E&J or some cheap liquor. She is getting the finest, my favorite drink. She is going to have some Hennessy, all because of how she performs in the bedroom. And with that last line, we have reached the end of another Jodie Couture and Vybz Kartel masterpiece. Gaza Nation, as always, thank you for tuning in. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are very close to 10,000 subscribers, and I want to reach that goal before Christmas, so tell a friend to tell a friend about the show and make sure they subscribe. I will not take up any more of your time, so until we meet again, it is Gaza, me say, forever.
She higher than a sky map. Want some cocky, yeah, she have to ride that. Pop it off like is a pretty 9 black. Foot them I coulda black a pilot. That a big bumper, some gyal a carry spoiler. Not tough like Samson, she a Delilah. There is her mouth, there is her vagina. Big up every bad bitch a Carolina.